Today we are excited not just because we are going to meet India's top athlete but also because we are here at Dr. Karni Singh shooting range. ये इंडिया का वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट शूटिंग रेंजेस में से एक है एंड होम है काउंटलेस चैंपियंस का. और आज डगआउट शो पे जो हमारी गेस्ट है वो इंडिया की टॉप शूटर है एंड होप है हमारी अपकमिंग ओलंपिक में मेडल के लिए. सो आइए देखते हैं उनकी लाइफ में उनका डे कैसा लगता है. लेट्स सी. So please welcome Miss Ashima Lawat to the Dugout Show. Ma'am, we are great to have you. How are you?
I'm amazing today and it feels great to be a part of this podcast.
So ma'am, just like our series say, A Day in the Life of a Champion, can you please walk us through your day?
Yeah, sure. So I usually wake up around 5:30 to 6 in the morning because I have to be early at the range. I have to reach here by 9. So I wake up and then after that I have my breakfast, and after the breakfast there's a quick shower and I follow a little bit of mental regime, and then so it's a 45 minutes drive from my home. So I leave around 8:15 and reach here by 9, warm up, do my psychology sessions, and then I start shooting. So shooting usually lasts till 3, sometimes 4 in the evening, and lunch is in between the shooting sessions because we don't get time to have a proper meal. Yeah. So we shoot till 3:34, and after that also there's a psychology session. It lasts up to 4:30. Then I head back. So the drive is now 1 hour, and after that, so I reach home, have a quick coffee, and then I have my gym sessions. After the gym is my Pilates. Then I head back home. I take a quick shower, and then is the dinner. Quick dinner, of course, because I'm really drained out by that time. And I just sleep after that because again I have to restart this whole thing.
I think after listening to your schedule, one thing everybody can say that a life of an athlete is not at all easy.
Yeah.
Everybody sees the win, the lows, competitions and more like that, but nobody knows the grind behind that.
Yeah.
Isn't that true?
It's completely true, and a lot of sacrifices are also involved. Yeah. So yeah.
Just like you mentioned, like if you can give us a brief about the psychology sessions that you mentioned, that like basically what psychology sessions does an athlete like you take right now?
So we have our personal psychologist with us. So the team has a personal psychologist called Tejasvi Karanwal. So he's been appointed by the Federation of India. So it varies athlete to athlete. For me, I usually take my breathing sessions and a neuro tracker session. So breathing session involves you stabilize your heart rate according to your breathing. So it keeps you calm at the range.
Okay.
So that's what. So it needs to be taken before shooting and after shooting. After shooting, it's important for your recovery. Yeah, so that's what.
Makes sense to see, and it actually makes sense that federations and everybody are now paying attention to such things.
Yeah.
Because I think जितना physical aspect important है उतना ही important aspect mentally भी है, athlete का fit होना.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to do it?
You have to like close it. This and place it on your shoulder and place your cheek.
So मैम, आपने अभी बताया that आपका रूटीन कैसा है. So like can you tell us the basics of the sport? मेरी तरह और भी ऑडियंस होगी जिन्हें नहीं पता that how does the equipment and all work. So क्या आप वो बता सकते हो?
Yeah. So I shoot the shotgun event. So we shoot with this gun. It's like a 12-bore gun. It has 2 barrels, and this is the trigger, and it closes and goes like this. You have to mount it like this. So this is the gun we shoot with. So now comes the basics. It's the shooting vest. It protects you from the recoil. It's the cap. It protects you from the sun because we shoot in outdoors and it's sunny almost every day. And because of the recoil, we need the ear protection because the sound is a lot. So for the ear safety, and because of the sun, to enhance the target color, we use the shooting glasses. It comes in different shades, right? And these are the cartridges that goes inside. It's like 24 grams and it can kill an elephant as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's dangerous.
So next time when you are near a shooting range, stay away from these.
Stay away from these and a gun. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, and this is the tal. So sometimes you can use it when it's hitting you a lot inside.
Okay.
So that's what. Yeah.
Like अब आप हमको थोड़ा सा बताओ about how does event winning and everything works. Like एक event के अंदर एक winner कैसे determine होता है, scoring rules क्या होते हैं, and like what are the other basics like that.
Yeah. So usually we have a competition of 125 targets. So 125 targets you don't have to shoot in a go. It is divided in 5 rounds. So each round consists of 25 shots.
25 shots.
So these are the 5 stations. Okay. Suppose you're shooter number 1. So you'll shoot 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and you repeat it 5 times. So
Okay.
it makes 1 round.
Okay.
So it is a 1 round of 25 shots and after that there's a break. Then again you have another round.
It's more like a circuit that from you
Yeah.
start from there, go up till there,
And then again start.
and then
from
again start from there.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
makes sense.
Repeating this 5 times makes 1
One
round.
round.
So after 1 round you have a break, then you have to shoot 1 again. So usually the competition is divided into 2 days, 3 rounds one day, 2 rounds the other day. So after that, according to the new format now, the top 8 scorers, they make the final, and the final is of 35 shots. So after 35 shots, a winner is decided. So we have 3 categories: gold, silver and bronze, like every other sport.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like आपने बताया that 125 shots के बाद 8 प्लेयर सिलेक्ट होंगे.
Yeah.
सो लाइक उसका क्राइटेरिया क्या है बेसिकली? आप कैसे डिटरमाइन करते हो कि शॉट के मतलब स्कोरिंग कैसे होती है बेसिकली 125 में?
Yeah. So suppose I'm shooting from this station.
ओके.
A clay target, an orange clay target, it comes out from there. It can go in any direction, right, straight or left. So you have
Okay.
to hit that. We have a referee and a scorer. So they'll see if the target is a hit or a miss.
Miss, okay.
So they'll score you according to that. It's a very transparent thing. You have 2 shots to hit 1 target.
Okay.
So that's how it's determined.
So even when you are taking the 5 shots separately, you get 2 chances in one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have 10 shots for 5 targets.
5 targets. Okay.
But each target is 2 shots.
It's 2 shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got your point. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
So ये शॉटगन के केस में ऐसा हो गया. So आप थोड़ा सा बता सकते हो अबाउट द राइफल एंड द पिस्टल थिंग कि उनमें
Yeah.
कैसे होता है?
So shotgun is an outdoor sport, rifle and pistol are indoor sports. So in rifle and pistol you have different ranges. 10 meters, 25 meters, 50 meters. Okay. So pistol is usually 10 meters and 25. 10 meter is a 10 meter distance. Your pistol is loaded. You have a target like a
yeah.
paper target. You have to hit in the center, and the score is divided equally, respectively. And then 25 meter is, I think, a rapid fire thing. You have 5 targets and you have to shoot 5, going in this motion.
Okay.
Yeah. So in rifle again is a 10 meters range. It's like a normal, you have to hit it, and then there's another discipline in rifle which is the 50 meters, and you have to shoot in 3 positions: standing, kneeling and lying.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is the difference. And in shotgun also we have 2 events: trap and skeet. Double trap is not in the Olympics now, so we have 2 events: trap and skeet. In trap the targets come from here, skeet from these 2 houses and crossing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in trap basically जैसे आपने बताया वहाँ से targets निकलेंगे.
Yeah.
And in skeet
These
the
2 houses, you have to stand there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So like आपने बताया about all the different events. So what made you select shotgun out of these all?
So one fine day I was watching, I think, Commonwealth Games, and that time I used to be, I think, in the 11th standard. I was just studying, focused on my boards to get admission somewhere, and a distant family friend of mine, Sangram Daya, he used to shoot double trap at that time. He was in the Indian team. So I saw him, and there's one more senior shooter of ours, Shreesi Singh. So she won a gold medal, and I was just watching it, and it was very intriguing to my eyes, to watch this. The sport is like very fascinating that
yeah.
ways. Yeah. For me, rifle and pistol is more of like paper punching. I don't find it that fascinating. Yeah, and I don't relate myself to that. So the sport is very like aggressive. So I kind of related myself with that, and then I had a few words of exchange with Sangram Singh Daya. He's a senior shooter of ours, so he also pushed me a lot to get into it. So I started after the 12th standard.
Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like आपने बताया that recoil and everything, it can get really like it can take a toll on your body.
Yeah.
So like how do you deal with that during the games?
So yeah, it kind of leaves bruises also sometimes, and sometimes some tears also, shoulders or cheek, because it's kind of a little bit more of more on the recoil side, right? So we have physios with us every time because we have camps going on. So physios are there. So we take a regular physiotherapy session, icing session, recovery session. So now it's fine. In the beginning it's a little tough, but now we've gotten used to it. Yeah.
Makes sense. So I think again मेरा final takeaway यही है that it's not easy being an
Yeah.
athlete, and it's important that we know that behind the scenes आप लोगों की life में क्या चलता है.
Yeah, so it's a very crazy question behind the scenes. So yeah, the season, it's more divided into like off season and on season. Off season we just train. We put in good 8-10 rounds to train for the upcoming season. So when the season starts, it starts usually with nationals, then trials. So when the nationals and the trials are going on, you cannot ruin your sleep cycle. You have to sleep by 9:30, 10. Wake up at 6 in the morning. No parties, no going out with friends, no nothing. So you cannot have those things because then the reaction timing it varies, and
Varies,
you know, and
yeah.
the margins in this sport are very
Slim.
slim. So to make it to the team and you know to cut the chase, you have to give in your 100% during that phase. So that phase for us, it just ended yesterday. We just got over with the trials, and now we have a little bit of off time. So we'll go on a vacation, chill with
More like
friends
that.
and all that.
I
and
think
then-
it's really important to keep keep up your mental health and to take a break. I think
Yeah.
break लेना बहुत important
Yeah.
है. I've had numerous conversations with other athletes as well. उन्होंने बोला है that at times a sport can take a lot from you. So
Yeah.
it's important you take the break.
Yeah. It's very important because you can then be rejuvenated and come back with a different energy altogether. Because you know it's important to identify when you're burned out and how to deal with the burnout. You know, it's because this sport is more mental than physical. It's the shooting is mental. Everybody knows that. So yeah, you need to identify and take the break at that particular time. So it helps you recover and then come back again with 100% focus and energy.
वो stuff like that and joy खो दोगे तो शायद आप स्पोर्ट्स से बहुत दूर हो जाओगे.
Yeah, and yeah, I've heard this thing also like you accept.
So मैम आपने अभी हमें बताया that how do you use the apparatus
Yeah.
and everything. So like अब आप थोड़ा सा बताओ about your training regime, that आप क्या drills train करते हो, like what all do you do in the gym, and आप as an shooter आपको क्या क्या करना necessary रहता है.
So before we start shooting, we need to warm up the neck, the traps, and all that because everything is involved there, all these muscles. So we need to warm up. So we have a different warm up routine for that. And then as far as the shooting drills are concerned, we have rounds. Then we have single shot, double shot training, and we have a 10-15 kind of a setup where we shoot 10 double targets and 15 double barrels. So it depends. If you're off season, you have to shoot more, like 8 to 10 rounds, and if you're on season, then you have to do quality training, you know, 2 to 3 rounds and then take a rest and pack up. And after that, when the gym is concerned, so I personally prefer doing cardio more than the weight training because it's helped me stabilize like my heart rate and all that. And weight training is usually done off the season where you're focusing more on building muscles and all of that stuff. And I do Pilates. It helps me with my core. So this game, core is involved. So yeah, you need to activate your core before the round. So it helps you move in a smooth manner, you know, with the target and holding the gun all together, going to the target all together. So that's what matters.
So like मैम अगर कोई नया एथलीट शूटिंग के अंदर आ रहा है, सो लाइक आपको उनको क्या सजेशन दोगे दैट डू दीज ड्रिल्स या फोकस ऑन दिस थिंग इफ यू वांट टू गो टू द नेक्स्ट लेवल.
So what I would suggest someone is when someone is starting, the person should focus more on dry training than putting in the rounds, because if you're good with the gun, then you're automatically hitting the targets. So
okay.
with doing dry training, it helps you being good with the gun, you know, that feeling of being all together and gun being a part of your body. That comes with a lot of dry training with the gun. Dry training is usually you're just moving with the gun without putting bullets in, just moving with the gun, mounting, checking your feel and all that. And then secondly, I would focus more on the mental part because this game is more mental than physical. It's not that much physical. It's not you're wrestling or, you know, running and all that. It's more mental. So I would ask that person to focus more on the mental part. Yeah.
Ma'am, like अब we live in a place where लोग like इतना comfortable नहीं है talking about the mental health thing. If you are okay, I want to ask you something that as an athlete, हर एक athlete के career में ups and downs आते हैं. They go through a lot of mental battles जिनके बारे में किसी को नहीं पता होता except themselves and even maybe people close to them. तो आपके अभी तक करियर में have you been through a mental tough patch and आपने उसके साथ कैसे डील किया?
Yeah, so shooting is what people say is if you've heard seesaw, up and down. So you can never stay at your peak all the time. So there comes a lot of down phases in shooting when you're not able to shoot, you're not able to figure out what's going wrong. So yeah, there did come a phase in the year 2022 where I was nowhere. My nationals were really bad. I was not in the top 10, not in the squad. So I was not able to shoot the selection trials. I was completely out for that year. And I was battling a lot with myself because I was feeling very demotivated. I wanted to quit the sport. I was like, this sport is shit, you know. and because I was training so well, but it didn't work out. So but then I totally surrendered to God, you know, that if it's in my destiny, it'll come to me automatically. I just kept on training, doing my gym and all that, and I was like, let me just prepare for the next year. If it happens again, then we'll see, but let's like just put the work in. So I put the work in with my coach, changed a lot of coaches. So now stuck with the Mr. Vikram Singh Chopra. He helped me figure out what's happening, what's not happening, and he helped me connect with myself again, you know, stick to the basics. I was forgetting that. So after that rough patch, I entered the year 2023. I shot amazing nationals, amazing selection trials, and I made it to the Indian team. And in the same year, I won my first international medal also. It was a gold at the Asian Championships. So that comeback for me was necessary. And in the same year, I made the first international final in the World Championships. I finished 6th there. But coming to the finals in a World Champ was a very big thing in itself for me, because I was completely out
for anybody,
the previous year. So yeah, and then again in 2024, I shot amazing nationals, and then there was this one selection trial which I just shat in the pants, and I was very bad. But then I made a comeback again. I made it to the senior team now, and last year I won my first individual international medal in the senior circuit. So yeah, it was it.
I think after hearing your journey, like it's full of ups and downs,
Yeah.
and एक चीज़ से I can culminate, and that is that sports जितना आपसे लेता है उतना ही आपको वापस भी देता
Exactly.
है if you stay true to it. Like आपने बोला that आपका nationals बिल्कुल you were out of the touch, you
Yeah.
were out of the team,
Yeah.
कोई scope नहीं था, but eventually you made a comeback. नेशनल टीम में, सीनियर टीम में भी आए, इंटरनेशनल मेडल भी जीते, वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप में 6th है. आई थिंक उससे बड़ा कुछ नहीं हो सकता. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, लाइक उस फेज में आपको लाइक व्हाट केप्ट यू गोइंग, लाइक व्हाट वाज योर मोटिवेशनल फैक्टर?
It was I think love for the sport which kept me going. I didn't want to leave shooting altogether, so that's what kept me going. That let me just put the work in. I love doing the sport. It's not for me to like be India #1 or be world #1. I just love shooting, so that is why I just kept doing it. And now if I'm good at it, it's just because I love shooting. I never get tired of it.
So I think आप भी उन लोगों को शायद यही एडवाइस दोगे जो ये देख रहे हैं, दैट जस्ट कीप ऑन डूइंग इट बिकॉज यू लव इट. अगर आप उसको जॉय ही खो दोगे उसको करने का, आई थिंक, एंड यू विल गो मोर आफ्टर द मटीरियलिस्टिक थिंग्स दैट आई वांट टू विन एंड मोर स्टफ लाइक दैट, एंड जॉय ही खो दोगे तो शायद आप स्पोर्ट्स से बहुत दूर हो जाओगे.
Yeah. And yeah, I've heard this thing also, like you excel in a thing which you love the most. If it's forcibly done, then you can never excel in that field.
You need to have that joy that even after having such a tough day, like आपने बताया, having such a tough regime, आप फिर भी रोज वो कर पा रहे हो just because you love doing it.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like a burden to you, right?
Yeah.
So आपने अपने ट्रेनिंग रेजिम बताया, आपने बताया अपने मेंटल बैटल्स के बारे में. सो लाइक वन लास्ट थिंग मैं आपसे पूछना चाहता हूँ, एक एथलीट की लाइफ में जितना ही इंपॉर्टेंट ऑन ग्राउंड वर्क है, शायद उतना इंपॉर्टेंट है उसकी डाइट. सो एज एन एथलीट आपकी डेली डाइट क्या रहती है? व्हाट आर योर न्यूट्रिशनल एस्पेक्ट्स एंड आप क्या टेक इन करते हो? एंड जो एथलीट्स आपको देख रहे हैं, आप उनको क्या सजेशन दोगे?
Yeah, so earlier I was not emphasizing more on the nutrition. I was just drinking and eating anything that I want to. But off late I have inculcated the nutrition part, and I've been like seeing amazing results. So in shooting, because a lot of reaction timings and all that is concerned, so you need to eat the right thing before your round, during your breakfast, and before sleeping, like the dinner. So usually my meal of the day, like the breakfast, is the same. It's either omelette with the toast or guacamole on toast. It keeps me going the whole day. And before the round, I focus on having bananas and dates. It keeps me like stabilized during the round. But I'm not 100% completely into the nutrition thing. Yeah, I eat a lot of junk food also. But my focus during the match season is just to eat clean and eat the right thing, to keep the energy levels stable for the whole day. So it matters a lot.
Yeah. I think everybody deserves a little bit of cheat meals.
Yeah.
It's nothing like that. But what I feel like is it's really important what we eat. Like I am a major Virat Kohli fan, and I have seen that after 2014 how he transformed, and he says that it's because of his diet, that उन्होंने जैसे ही अपना डाइट चेंज किया, ही वॉज ऑन द पीक. वो कह रहे दैट मेरे की बॉडी अलग फील हो रही है मुझे, आई नो दैट आई कैन परफॉर्म माई बेस्ट बिकॉज अब मैंने छोले भटूरे छोड़ दिए हैं, अब मैं सिर्फ ड्राई खाना ही खा रहा हूँ. सो इट मेक सेंस, बट आई थिंक हैविंग अ चीट मील हियर एंड इन देयर डजंट मैटर.
Yeah, that's true.
So at the end, I just want to say thank you, ma'am, for giving us your time. And I think you are our hope for winning a medal in the Olympics. You do that, and I think you are just 22.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of thing left in your career, and I hope when we see you again, you have Olympic medal, or maybe let's say Commonwealth. We are hoping for another episode with
I'm
you.
focusing on the Asian Games this year. so yeah,
I
please
think-
pray for me.
Yeah, I just want to request everybody to put in some prayers for ma'am so that she wins in Asian Games, and after Asian Games we can have another episode with you,
Yeah.
but with a medal in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fingers.